we love you too. It is the Kent Beck Scrum. We are here. Sam and I think Mahmood, very welcome. Mahmood's first Scrum, perhaps, and Michael and João are here. Kent Beck Scrum. What is happening? My summary this morning managed to make some progress towards getting the part 2 of the spot of the MOOC. That's the I forgot what it's called now. The Agile development using Ruby on Rails Advanced is updated. I'm trying to ping that out to all of the TAs and so on to start getting reviews of that before it goes live next week. I've reviewed the first week's materials. Yes, I am wrestling with MailChimp to try and get the numbers down so I can send an extra mailing on that. That was frustrating. Afternoon we made some good progress. Michael and I are taking Joao's pull request, adding some tests to it. We've got that deployed. That seems to be working as far as we can tell. We're now trying to set up the new project scope instance for Armando, for Berkeley, for his course and for his students and TAs. And we've encountered this issue where we've discovered that Heroku was charging $7 a time for the web dynos for all of our apps that are in our shared AV Agile Ventures team on Heroku. So we've sent them a stiff email saying, "Give us the money back," and Michael has very kindly shut those down. And that's And my main block is I would like to be doing more programming, but there's so much admin stuff. I'm trying to transfer to a new iPhone. I'm kind of backed up, but that's me. Michael, anything to add on any of that? Michael is muted, intentionally or otherwise. We'll go on to João. Hey, João, good to see you. How are you doing?
Hello, good to be back. I'm good. A couple of days I've been just doing stuff for MetPlus as well. I've been just reading pull requests and just looking through them. Today I had an awesome meeting with our, what we're calling the Asia team, where we have a bunch of people from there. We've been reviewing our MVP lists, and we're to present it to our client this week. And I also did a pull request for a project scope, and I entered a little bit today on one of your pair programming. Maybe I'll just pop in if you have another one, just to have a more general idea on what you guys are doing and what you need there. So that's me.
Very, very welcome indeed. Thank you so much, João. Great stuff. Michael, go on. Anything to add?
I was getting a chai latte, so I didn't hear what you said, but
yes. Will you give your perspective on what happened today?
We were standing up an instance of Project Scope for Armando's class, and we discovered that Sam has been lax with the financials.
Right.
And been charged hundreds of dollars, and now has to beg Heroku to return that money.
Indeed.
But we did get the instance stood up, and now we just have to work on putting the entire thing behind a password, including summaries, so that it's in compliance with federal laws that were passed years ago and that Sam disagrees with.
But I can put that to one side and support the process. Excellent. And Mahmood, great to have you with us. How are things going with you? If you're able to unmute yourself.
Oh, I unmuted myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How are you doing?
Yeah, I am fine. I'm taking your course. I'm taking the course Agile Development with Ruby on Rails Basics.
Fantastic.
And I was wondering why I can't get the certificate for the first part. Like, is it beyond the deadline or what?
It is, yes. The course ran from, I think was it May to July or something, and so there was a final deadline for getting a certificate on the course of July 19th. But the course will run again, probably starting in January. it's going to be. Hold on. Oh, go on.
Oh, I already other courses, so I think like I'm kind of ready for the advanced course because I took Michael Harto Ruby on Rails tutorial and it's great. And,
sure.
I'm having my project already online, visitornode.com, and you can check it. So I think I'm ready for the advanced course.
Sure.
And
well,
that's what I want to apply to.
That's great. Well, you can do the advanced course, which is starting next week. There's no. I mean, we like people to. Yeah, people should do the basics course before they do the advanced course. Kind of makes sense. But you're not required to get the certificate for the basics course in order to do the advanced course. So yeah, join the advanced course. Yeah, if you're saying like, please, you mentioned a site that you had of yours. Do post that in the chat. Yeah. Well, if you put, I'm probably going to type it in wrong. So if you anyway, but yeah, that's great. The advanced.
It's mainly beta testing now. Still, all the features are not like completely ready. You can check it out, and I would really appreciate if you have any feedback for it.
Sure.
I know that the font is terrible, and I'm not. I'm colorblind, so I can't really choose the colors.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, no, you've got to start somewhere and get in there. Cool, that's lovely. Yeah, and so you presumably created that site as kind of just to practice your Rails skills, yeah?
Yeah, that's in like 3 months of Ruby on Rails. Previously, I was coding with Python, and we really didn't get along. I love Ruby on Rails much more now.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm using Rails. Rails is much better than any other framework. So that's what I produced. Yeah, you're trying. Anyway, it's not ready yet.
Sure. Yeah. Everything we do. That's great though. I mean, it's all about. That's the whole Agile is all about. Rather than waiting years and years before you put something up, it's about getting something out and getting something to see if it works. So that's fantastic. But so, are you aware of the relationship between the course and Agile Ventures? What this thing is that you're now in?
I'm kind of confused because like yesterday there was another event that should happen, and I tried opening it over and over, and I was the only one in the event, so I was really disappointed. And I thought it would be the same today. I didn't expect you're my tutor, so I didn't expect to really see you and be able to challenge you.
Indeed.
I'm overwhelmed.
Well, it's lovely to meet you, and indeed it's I mean it's wonderful to hear that. I think that the experience that you've just had, you've identified one of the kind of usability flaws in our site. If I just pull up our site there, like so. So indeed we have we have the events, and so the whole idea of this is that it's like we want people to come in and join, and so these scrums, they're supposed to allow people to get together. They're supposed to, for Agile Ventures, allow people to get involved in team projects. So Michael and I are working together. Joao, as you heard, Met Plus also starting to get involved in our projects. So basically, people from around now. Michael's around Philadelphia. Joao's, I think, in New York now. I'm in London. Well, where are you, Mahmood?
Well, I'm in Egypt.
You're in Egypt. Fantastic. Well, it's yeah. What a fantastic civilization you've got. We're all very jealous. I mean, the pyramids. You've got the one wonder of the world. It's the only left 7 wonder of the world. Sorry, I'm getting excited myself. I'll calm down. But yes, so people all around the world getting together in these different projects. I imagine you probably explored the site and seen.
My wife is living in Brighton, actually.
Oh, which is hasn't got a patch on Egypt, but it's a nice town in the UK. So that's great stuff. But so we have all these projects, and we use these scrums to coordinate them, and we want people to come in. Now, of course, we have this issue that the way this works is that the events only start if someone starts them. So as I was mentioning to you, I don't know if you saw in the Slack in the general, I was responding to your comment about the weekend Euro Scrum not working. I was saying here to you here, I mean the weekend Euro Scrum is something that some people used to regularly do, but then it didn't. There's not a regular Scrum Master, so maybe we should be deleting it because in the situation like that you were in yesterday, you try and join it, no one's there, it's confusing. I mean, I think that what that tells us is we need to, one, clear up, two, we need to somehow make the interface clearer or make that more obvious, or how we do that, I'm not sure. But you have very successfully today joined the Kent Beck Scrum, and actually you can see now that there's this event line. Yes. So I mean, we're coming up on the end of the Scrum. The other thing, so these Scrums are people to sort of report in what they're doing on projects and potentially get involved in pairing sessions. I guess, are you checking in, trying to find a pair partner for working on the course or working on some of the homeworks, or are you interested in getting involved in a project, or what's your goal?
I would really want to join one of the projects, but I would like to join any project that is having actual updates and having a real team. I would love to join one of the teams.
Yeah. Well, I think that's totally possible. What I can say is I think the two most beginner level active projects at the moment are Joao's Met Plus, which you can see the channel here. They've just been they had a voting on stories earlier today, and local support, of which I'm the project manager. We've just been doing a remote vote and discussion on stories there. There are some others which are also active, such as the OSRA project to help Syrian orphans. Project Unify is less active. I mean, you can basically sort of see by joining the channel. This is about helping refugees through Europe. There are also.
I checked Project Unify because I speak Arabic obviously, and Project Unify, but it's not very active. There are no.
No. I mean, it may reactivate. I mean, basically the co-founder of Agile Ventures, Thomas Ockman, he's very busy with this boot camp that he runs in Sweden, and so I mean, I think it may reactivate. We will see. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of up on the Scrum there. We're supposed to have time boxes to 15 minutes. I guess. What's the way to go now? I mean, I should probably go off and do some admin stuff. I mean, I guess, Joao and Michael, you probably need to nip off now. Joao, did you want to tell Mahmood a little bit about the Met Plus projects? Is that of interest?
Yeah.
I can talk a little bit with them about it.
Yeah. I guess what I will do is I'll probably need to go offline for the day. There is more to do, isn't there, Michael? But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just mention.
We also have to fix the Agile bot.
You're saying we need to fix the Agile bot in some way?
It's not like an immediate thing, but to get our work deployed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's right. Yeah. There's a whole slew of different things. I guess what I will just finish up before I need to go is just for Mahmood is to say that so there are these introductory projects like local support, which I run, or Met Plus. The local support is basically is a directory of charities in Northwest London and sort of volunteer opportunities and that kind of thing. And we've got quite an active group doing that. There's one guy from Tunisia called Marouane, who's very active on the project at the moment. So I think from where you are, an introductory project like local support or Met Plus would be a great start. Met Plus has got 2 different teams in different parts of the world. They're doing great stuff there. The other thing to be aware is there are more advanced projects, such as the Website 1, Website 2, Autograders, and so on. They're called priority projects, and we usually reserve them for more advanced developers. But you can get access to them if you sign up for Agile Ventures Premium. And there's, we're Agile Ventures, we're a charity. I'm sort of devoting myself to try and make the whole thing more stable at the moment. But we've added kind of a pricing model that I'll just mention to you. Probably not of interest to you immediately, but it's a way of kind of help contributing to, everybody's volunteers here, and there are a couple of plans which allow you to contribute to us, but then also get more support from different people and your involvement. So maybe not now, but at some point we'd love your feedback on this sort of framework and ways in which we can keep volunteers involved, and what are the exciting things that people the kind of support that they need, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I'll leave you with Joao to maybe tell you a little bit about Met Plus, and maybe Michael, maybe you're able to answer other questions. But otherwise, I'm running the basically Monday to Friday. I'm running a Scrum at this time and also one earlier in the day. So do jump in any time, and I'll be free to chat.
Cool.
All right. Yep. I was probably speaking too fast. Joao he speaks much more slowly than me. So take it away, Joao, and make lots more sense. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on tomorrow. I'll be on Slack for another half an hour, Michael. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Mahmoud, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the project that I'm running currently. It's the MathPlus project. We are helping a charity in the US. A charity, it's a non-profit more, on the US that helps people find jobs. So basically, it's an employment non-profit, and our client has a group of people that are interested in getting a job and have a bunch of contacts of companies and everything that have jobs to offer, and then is trying to connect both of them. So basically, this is more or less the major scope of the project.
Recruitment website?
Sorry?
Recruitment or recruitment?
It's not recruitment website. It's more or less. But the major idea behind this is to help him to manage his agency, his recruitment agency. So then we place more focus on that, because if not, it would be just another Monster Jobs or something like that. Yeah. So basically, what we try to do is instead of just having a bunch of jobs and people being able to connect there, we created some other roles that exist on those agencies that are the job developers and case managers. That are two roles. The case manager is more responsible for helping the person that's searching for a job to have a good resume, to make sure that he has training if he needs to have training and those kinds of things. And the job developer, it's the person that effectively tries to, let's call it like the recruiter, the person that picks a person and try to match a job and try to connect both of them and try to work everything out there. So basically,
you are following agile development method?
Yes, we are doing agile development on this. We are a bit slacking because we have sprints of 2 weeks, but currently we still haven't had anything we didn't deploy anything, so it's not live, and we're developing it for a year more or less now. So we're a little bit behind. We have 2 weeks Scrum. Sorry. Yes.
Do you have like a GitHub where I can see the source, or like?
Yes. I'll get there, because I need to tell you some more things in the middle. So we have 2 week cycles, and we usually do like Fridays EST 5:50 client meetings. That might be a little bit late, but currently we are working with 2 groups of people. We are working with people in the US and people in India and China. So we are doing scrums. We had more or less a Scrum stand up this morning. It was like 5 hours ago, so maybe that's more into your time, because the next one it's like in 5 hours. So it should be a little bit harder for you to come onto that one. But so the project has we don't have one repository, we have 3, because the application is split into 2 blocks. One block that is the interface, so basically all the Rails app, the interaction and everything, and then we have a secondary part that is a Java part that basically handles everything that is related with the resumes and also the jobs. So we have a front end that you can take a look, and it's app.com, and this is the website, and basically everything there, it's done in Rails and JavaScript. The Java part is basically a repository for the resumes, and also it does some machine learning stuff with the resumes and tries to match resumes with jobs. So everything that is this machine learning part where you have the resumes and everything, it's in a separate thing. This is more or
Okay,
less our structure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see now the interface is good, and